Hello, hey there, I'm Shy,
Hi, I'm Lovely Odugo Chinasa.
and welcome to our channel
Welcome to our channel.
with love from the Older Goose.
Yeah,
So, we've been getting questions in our inbox on all different platforms as it relates to how we've met and certain things like that. Now, we're not going to tell our business, but we are going to share our journey with you, okay?
okay.
So, before you watch this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yo, this is gonna be rough. I'm not editing anything. I'm editing anything right now. We're gonna give it to you raw.
Yeah,
We'll come on here nice and pretty, but we're gonna be authentic and just tell you what it is. And if we mess up or whatever, it's we're not trying to be anybody but ourselves. Okay.
yeah.
So the first question we have, we're gonna dive right into it because I don't know if you like it, but I don't like when people just do a whole bunch of talking and you gotta fast forward to get to the point. Okay. So the first question is, how did we meet?
Yeah, we
I'm gonna let him
met
tell his version.
26 April 2022. So we have a sister, Miss Laquida. So there's a comment. Most times she posts something on the internet and then I go to the comment section. That was the first time I cited my wife. Like she always put out something meaningful, something that inspires me. Like from her
Oh,
comments,
babe.
from the contribution she make on her comment section, I was like, wow, I would like to know her better. So on that fateful day, on the 26th of April, she made a comment that attracted me. I was like, okay, fine. Let me follow her and see how it goes. So I followed her and then she followed back and then we started talking. On the contrary, I didn't even know she's from the state. I Because her name started from CHY, which is Chi. All people from Nigeria knows Chi belongs to, like, just like my name started from CHI. So some people usually abbreviate it to, like, they shorten the names like CHY. So which is Chi. I was like, okay, fine, maybe she's my sister, something like that. Because yeah, and she always brought nice content and her contribution is top notch whenever she's commenting. Is Wow, that really got my attention. I was like, okay, fine, let me get to know her better. And then we started talking. I introduced myself and I asked you, babe, you from Nigeria? He said, no. I was like, oh
He
my
did,
God.
y'all. He did. Listen, I was like, why does he think I'm Nigerian? Actually, that is
Your name sounds like Nigerians. Ask anyone, they will tell
you
you.
think so?
Yeah, CHY, that is Chi. It sounds like Nigeria. Most people abbreviate it though. Most people just go by CHI. Most people just go by CHY.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all, he's never explained it that detailed to me. He did tell me that he thought I was Nigerian. He never said why, so I'm learning as you guys are learning. That's funny, babe.
Yeah, I'm being real.
I don't even have to really rebuttal that. Yes, we met on TikTok on Mrs. Laquita Eb Guam, her live. I didn't even know her that well. Um, and so I would go on her live because it was meaningful. She was cool. Sometimes she would be doing her hair. Sometimes she was doing makeup. Sometimes she was cooking. And every now and then I would go in the live. And it's funny because she used to do really quick, really briefly. She did a matchmaking, and she said, if you are single and you're a woman, put a white rose. And if you're male, I believe, and you're single, put a red rose. Well, I didn't put no rose because listen, let me tell you something. If you would have told me that I would have met my husband online, I would have said lies you tell. Because I don't like internet dating, never liked it, tried it in a class I took. Not for me. And I didn't trust anybody. If you know me, I have a background in fraud and banking, so everybody's suspicious. Everything is suspicious. And I ain't gonna lie, I did have a ton of people in my inbox. So um I didn't put a rose. So when he reached out to me, it was a ton of people. I'm not boasting, sitting in the inbox, and I was like, they're probably bots or whatever, and they all had the same one liner. I can't remember exactly what he put, but I know it had to be God. It highlighted his comment. And I did answer. I did not answer right away. Oh, I'm getting water. My throat getting dry.
But
I didn't answer right away. I was gonna play hard to get because I was like, "Here's another." I'm gonna be honest. Can I be wrong?
yeah, you can be wrong.
I was like, "Here's another African in my inbox. What does he want?"
Okay.
I was like, "Here we go with this beautiful, gorgeous, sexy mama." That's how they all started. It was always the same one liner. I was like, "Not today." But the way God, I believe God highlighted his comment, so I let it sit there. And the first thing I did was, I'm trying to give you the short version this time, but I was like, "Hey, Miss Ibiguan, do you know this guy?" She was like, "What's his handle?" And I gave her the handle. She was like, "No, I don't know him." I said, she was like, "Are you gonna answer?" I was like, "No, I'm trying to see who knows him first. I don't really want to say anything because I know if I start talking to him, he gonna want to talk." And I needed, being from my background, I needed to do the research first. But I couldn't find nothing. His pages did have crap on there, and what he did have, I was like, ugh. So I let it sit there for a minute.
Not
But
really the social media type. I only have few content on my page.
that's true.
Yeah.
But he had so many. He had much more followers than I did, and I was in there trying to work hard. And he had some duet videos that were like odd. And I was like, "This is weird. Is he weird?" And
Not like a
so I
funny
was like, "How does
video.
he have all these followers?" And I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can go live. And he had thousands of followers already. So I was like, he doesn't have anything on his page. What are they following? But anyway, so I believe the Lord highlighted his comment, and after I asked, I came in, I went, I guess it was a dead end. I asked anybody that I knew that was in the LDR. So there's such thing as a LDR, long distance relationship community on TikTok, and the majority of them are married to either someone in Africa or someone in a different state. So it's long distance relationship. So I was hitting up everybody that I knew was married to an African because even though his name wasn't his real name, his handle wasn't, I was like, who is this guy? So I was trying to do my research and nobody knew anything. They kept coming up with a blank like I did. So, yep, that's the short version, actually, long short version. We met on TikTok in one of our sweet sisters' live.
Yeah.
And after she got after me a couple of times, I answered him back. And I think we talked every day since then.
Yeah. Since then, we started texting each other and we exchanged content.
Mm-hmm.
So we first started with Marco Polo. I can remember. I asked you, "Do you have Marco Polo?" You said, "Yeah." I was like, "You asked me, how did you get Marco Polo?" I said, "Yeah, I used to
I
use
don't
Marco
remember
Polo."
it like that.
Yeah, I asked of Marco Polo. Then
I thought we started on um we did I thought it was either Botim or Instagram. It might have been
yeah,
Messenger on Facebook. I know it was one of those.
yeah,
I believe Marco Polo came later.
I think we did
Cause
Marco
it
Polo like the
a
second
little
app
bit
we
down the
used.
line.
Yeah, because it was difficult because then you had no WhatsApp. You told
Right.
me you don't do WhatsApp, so
Listen, I did not do WhatsApp. I was like, I don't need another app. But the funny thing about it is I was in a singles class that I invested in during the pandemic. And one thing they taught you is if you date online, one of our coaching sessions, one of our assignments was to sign up on a dating website. And I was not for it. I did it because it was a part of my class. But I was like, as soon as I got on, there was a whole bunch of crazy people. But one of the things they taught us, if the person is serious, and for precaution, make sure as soon as you start talking, FaceTime them, especially during the pandemic time, because there's a lot of catfishing. Now you don't know because of AI. However, they were like the first thing you should do if before you go any further is meet and FaceTime that person even before you meet in person. And that was a good thing. But I had to say nothing because as soon as we started talking, he was like, let's talk. Let's talk. I was like, oh, okay. We're going down the right hill now. So yeah, that is how we met.
yeah.